me see you hit one when we're going left of it. If you stand behind me here, I've seen you try to create that cut by really getting those hands here. You don't necessarily have to get steeper on it to hit this cut to hold it straight. If you get left with our stance, right, that'll make us swing across it naturally. All right, so all we need is to face this, be right of where our stance is. So if my feet are on the line of this red flag, if the club face is somewhere in between, now I swing on my feet line, but remember the ball's going to start on my face line. So the ball's going to start just a hair left how I want. But since I'm swinging on my feet line, it's left relative to where that club face is aimed, so that should start the ball left and have it end. So I can still create that curvature. I can start the ball left and hold it without really. It looks like you're set up marginally too straight at your target, and then you're trying to create the manipulation from here rather than doing it with your setup. Go ahead. So if you notice, Parker, you hit that one just a hair fat. Yeah. Your action is really good. What you're doing here with your hands, the club path, it's very nice. It's very repeatable. The two big changes I want to see are, one is with your setup. Your alignment is slightly open, which I like, but I like to see these knees and hips almost square up to the target a little bit more. That'll even get you more consistent with that club path. The second thing is probably the farthest, most important thing on all short game shots, which is where is that weight distribution throughout the stroke. Right now it looks like you're kind of sitting almost neutral. Your center of gravity is kind of right over the ball with open knees. So by closing those knees up, and I want to get shifting that weight more towards that front foot. So now you're just staying real quiet with the lower body in the backstroke, and then the only motion through is forward. So the weight kind of stays forward, you get square with the knees, and then make that same stroke you just made. And that should really clean up the contact. So good, get set up in there, get that left knee a little towards me, and keep that weight forward. Good. Let me see you get a little bit narrower with your stance here. We don't need that wide of a stance because it's such a short shot. Narrow stance, square the knees up a little bit more, then keep that weight on the front foot throughout. Feel like all the pressure is on that outside of the left foot there. Good. Very nice. And it almost went in. Good shot. Great shot.